Right. Hi everybody, this is Helen, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. It's nice to be here today. Right, I'm feeling a lot better than I did last week. I just got a little bit of a niggle, but that's about it. Antibiotics have kicked in really well and helped. And it's been quite a busy week really. Had classes Tuesday, 2 classes yesterday, had an appointment this morning, and now I get to join you for my Facebook Live. Right, I actually even had a chance to get out in the garden for a little while this morning, so that was good, burnt my rubbish, and so it's been a busy day. So I thought I'd come here and I selected a card I'd like to share with you, selected some DSP, and thought we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to put you down to my card table, and then I'll start making the card. I will try to keep an eye on what's happening, but yes, I always seem to miss the comments. I've got to change the way I look at it on my iPad, and it makes it a little bit harder to see my whole table. So I will reply to the comments later. So I'll put you down to the table and we'll get started. So just a minute, and then I will just have a look on my iPad and see if I've got this centered so you can see everything. Let's have a look. Oh, now I've got the volume up really loud. Turn that off. There we go. Oh yeah, that's looking not too bad. Right. Okay, I might just take you a fraction that way. There we go. Okay, so I did a class in the weekend using this beautiful paper here. So this is the Regal Winter DSP. It goes with the Regal Floral stamp set and dies, and there are some beautiful papers in it. When I looked at it in the catalogue, I felt that it was really quite dark, but when you put it with some of the lighter colours, it can really bring the colours out and can look really stunning. So there's some lovely papers. I wasn't sure which papers to use today, but I thought I might use this one. So this is beautiful. This is all in the colours like your Blackberry Bliss, your Cherry Cobbler, colours like that. So I think I will make my card with that today. So I have got some Blackberry Bliss cardstock here. I'll grab a sheet of that. We'll cut that up. I just had to open a new pack. I'd gone through quite a lot of Blackberry Bliss lately, and then I wondered about maybe using some of this basic beige. So this is one of our new colours, and I think that would look quite nice just to pop the colour forward and just to give that lighter surround. So what I'll do is I'll cut that, and then I've got some white pieces that I will do some stamping on as well. I've also brought out the Countryside Corners dies. I thought I might use a couple of those. Just trying to think whether to use that one, or maybe even that one might work in the front. Right, so I'll grab those out. And the stamp set that I was talking to you about is the Regal Flora stamp set. Beautiful stamp set. Lovely images, and there are dies of course that go with it as well. Right, so let us get started, and I've brought some ribbons. I think I know what I'm going to do with that now. Okay, so what I will do first of all, I'm going to cut the DSP, and I think this is going to be large enough for what I want. I'll just pull the little leg out of my little machine here. So I want it to be 19 centimetres. So cut 19 centimetres by, and it needs to be 13.8 centimetres that direction. Now, you want it, if your pattern's up this way, it needs to be that direction, okay? Because we are going to be using both sides of this paper, and it's going to be folded like that. Okay, right, so we can fold that for a start. So we'll fold that like so, and we'll use our bone folder. So that's that piece, and then I'm going to cut my basic beige. I'm going to do that at 10 centimetres. So I'll go 10 centimetres, which is there, by 14.3 centimetres. So we'll just go around this way. My poor nail's got a bit of a hiding today in the garden because I'm really bad and I don't wear gloves, and I know I should do. And I'll cut the Blackberry Bliss at this stage at 14.8 centimetres. So it's half a sheet of A4. Right, and I'll put that aside. So those are our pieces. I'm just trying to think which way I want this to go. So you just look and decide which way you might like it to go. It's quite cute, that side. So I'm going to attach that onto the basic beige. So that's easy. Just grab your seal or your adhesives that you like to use and just go all the way around like so. Oops. There we go. And we're just going to put that on with just a small border like so. There we go. Okay, and that's going to lift up. Now, we need to put a piece inside, and I think I will go with white. Or do I need to go vanilla? Let me just check. Sometimes vanilla might look better. I think the vanilla will look better. So I've got lots of scraps of vanilla here. Okay, so we need to cut a couple of shapes from the countryside corners. So I'll bring my little machine in here and my plates. And let's see if I've got a piece. That won't be long enough for that one, but I can cut that out of this one. So let's just cut that out of there, like so. I'll grab another piece of vanilla. So I'll put that through. Oops, there's that one. A little mark on there, but that's fine. Right, and I'll just grab a piece that's good size for that. Let's see what I've got up here in my drawer. Just grab. Oh. Right, let's see. That one's not quite long enough. That'd be long enough. I just need to cut that a bit narrower. Just a second. Just so it will fit through on my mini machine. Normally I don't have to worry on the large machine, but on this one we need to make sure that it's going to fit through that direction. So we'll just put that one on there, plate on top, like so, start it off, and then wind that one through as well. Now, while I've got my little machine out, the other thing I want to do, and I can do it on this piece here. So I've got that one and that one. And I want to get this stamp from that set. And I'll get my Blackberry Bliss ink pad. And I'm just going to stamp that on there like that. Now this is a distinctive stamp. So what distinctive means is that you get your shading when you stamp it. You don't need to colour it. You just stamp it and you'll get your darker areas and your lighter areas. I love distinctive stamps. They are great. They make life so much easier because you don't need to worry about that shading. So very good to use. Right, so this one here, I want to cut that one out as well. So that's why I thought I'll just do that quickly and cut it out while I have the cutting and emboss machine out. Right, so which way does this one go? That way. Just line that up like so. Find a plate, put on top. I think Don't want it to move. And sometimes you can just put a little bit of washi tape on to hold it in place. But I just think to try to hold it down as secure as I can. And then put that through. Right, I put my die back. Now, I'll move all this out of the way. And we can start to put this all together. And I have got a little bit more stamping I would like to do. So, what I'm going to do is on this one here, this is going to go in the side. Oops, I've just lost my thing. I might do, here we go, wishing you the happiest birthday. That would be quite cute. And I have already got you're the best. Right, so on this piece is going to go on the front of our card. And I've got Old Olive ink here, and I've got, where's that little leaf? This one here, so this is a beautiful little leaf, so I might just put that up about there. That's very cute, isn't it? Then I'm thinking that might go there, and I might bring the Blackberry Bliss back in to stamp our greeting. You're the best up here. That's cute. Happy with that. So I'll put that one aside. Now this one here, what am I going to stamp on that? Oh, let me just grab a piece of scrap because I'm going to have to stamp over the edge for that one, I think. Right, so I'm going to do the greeting. What does it say here? This is from the happiest days. So wishing you the happiest birthday. This is where I've got wish you're the best as well. So I'll stamp that in the middle first, I think. Stamp that there, like so. Oh, I've got a mark on there now. It's all right. I will cover it. Now, where is my other stamp with the pretty flower? So that could go there. That across there. Another one maybe up there. Oops. That's cute. Now, what else have I got here? Oh, I've got a little bit of a leaf. Do I need that up there? I don't know. Let's have a look and see what it looks like when we put it in side my card, and then I'll see if it needs any more stamping. That's going to be in the front, that's going to be inside, because we need to, you could use this to write on, or you could use it as a just as a decorative another saying. But when I made this type of card before, I used it to write on. So what we'll do is we'll start by putting this on the front. Now what I'm going to put under there is a little bit of this ribbon. So this ribbon came out with that sweet, which is really lovely. It's got the beautiful gold on each side of the ribbon. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but it's really cute. So we'll just put that across here like that. So I'm going to cut it to about there, and I'll cut it on the opposite to the other end. So just on an angle like that. So I'll just put a piece of that on there first. So just put a bit of tape through the middle and put that down like so. Okay, then we've got our little label here, so that's going to go on like that. So I might pop that up. Oh, where are my dimensionals? Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I might just put on each side closer, because that will go over the side of the ribbon. So, oh, here's my Pick Me tool. I was thinking, where's my Pick Me tool gone? That makes life easier, doesn't it? Right, so we'll just put this down on there like so. And then we're just going to pop our little flower up down there. So we'll put some pop-ups on there. Oops, some dimensionals. Which way is this going to go? That way. So one there, one there. That should do it. There you go. Pretty. And then on the inside, we could put this one here. So we could use that to write on, and we could put it onto just a base. Or we could decorate that up a bit more and then use this as a full card, okay? And it is entirely up to you what you do as far as that sort of thing goes, okay? So just have a think about how you want it to be. That's quite cute, just like that anyway. So what I'll do is I will put on a full card base, this one, just so you can see. But as I say, you don't need to. So that's my card base. Now I'm going to need a piece of vanilla. Here's another piece of vanilla, and we'll just cut that at, say 9.5 by 13.8. So that one there, what I might do is, so sincere, I go back to this all the time. Hope your day is a happy one. So that's always a nice thing to put inside a card as well. And if you're looking for an extra greeting, it is suitable for so many different occasions. So we might do that one in the mossy. How are we going to do this? I'm just thinking. Right, okay, I'm going to grab my piece of paper back again. Always trying to think how I can use as many stamps as I can, because I love stamping. So I'm going to use this old olive, and I'm just going to take these leaves sort of just off the edge of my paper, of my cardstock, like that. Then I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss again for my flowers. And you just want to stamp it so it comes just onto where the old olive is there. And the same here, like that. And then I'm going to go with the Hope Your Day is a Happy One. I'm going to do that in the old olive as well. And just put that in the centre. Now, if I had a bit more time, I would probably line up my flowers a little bit better. But that's fine. Put that onto there. That's a really nice insert for inside your card. And what I might do is just grab a blending brush, because one thing I really like about this sort of thing is sometimes just sponging across the corners. I think it tones it in really well. It looks nice on your thing. Gone a bit heavy-handed there, but that's fine. So that's my insert for my card base. So I'll put a bit of tape on there. I'll put that inside my card. And that gives you a little bit more room to write. Okay? If we just had that piece to write on, there's not a lot of room to write. Okay? So what I might do on here then, if I've got a place inside to write, what else have I got here? I've got some pretty little flowers here. Fresh Fraser, or maybe Bubble Bath. Where's Bubble Bath? I might just try Bubble Bath. See what that looks like. Oh, they're quite cute. Okay, let's just try to... Isn't that cute? Sometimes adding little bits of colour can be quite nice. It's just another colour that I could add in, and it brings out a little bit of this pinky tone in the card base. What else is on there? And we've got this little like dotty thing. I wonder if I can find a block for that. That might be quite nice with And this is what happens. I make things up as I go. So I'll grab my basic beige ink pad. Close that up. And I might just put some of these across there as well. So when you're stamping, always stamp onto your scrap piece of paper if you can, just to see what colours look like. Sometimes you want to stamp things a couple of times to stamp them off, but I'm just going to stamp this very gently. And see how it just adds, tones down some of this. Just like that. So you may not see it there on the camera, but it just takes away the starkness of the vanilla. I'll move that out of the way. Right, now I'm going to put this piece, get rid of my paper. So I'll put this main piece onto here. So just having that basic beige around there just lifts it a little bit more. So it makes it look not so dark, the DSP. So we'll put that on there. Right, so just like that, allowing just that nice little border of the Blackberry Bliss behind it. And then this is going to go inside. I'll put this on flat because it's inside. Oops, inside that section. Right, so that's about right there, like that. So this way you do get to see both sides of your DSP, which is might help if I had that up the right way. Wasn't watching that, was I? I was trying to make sure I had it centered okay, and then I put it upside down. But at least with the seal you can lift it today. There we go. Okay, so that's cute. And then to finish that off, what I would do to finish that off, I could have put some more of those little dotty things. I don't think I'm going to try it now because that would have been quite nice to tone that down. Oh, maybe, shall we try it? What's the worst that can happen? It can go everywhere, but let's just try some of those. I just think it just tones down the vanilla a little bit. See, just like that. Lift our flower up and put some of those underneath. That's great. That's awesome. Right, and then I guess just to finish that off, what I would do then is to get something like these beautiful rhinestones. Love rhinestones. They are like my favourite. I could have used the pearls, but I had rhinestones on the table, so we're using rhinestones. And then I would put a beautiful little rhinestone in the middle of each of these 3 flowers. Just like that. And that would finish that off really nicely. So there you go. So that is my card today. Okay, great way of using DSP. So remember the DSP is 19 centimeters by 13.8. You fold it in half. So you, for the DSP that you buy, that you have great DSP on both sides. Great way of showing off both sides. You're the best. Wishing you the happiest birthday, and hope your day is a happy one. So there you go. It's just super simple, super quick. 25 minutes? Less than 25 minutes, 20 minutes to make a gorgeous card like that from scratch. So if you make a card like that using your DSP, please share with us. Okay, we love seeing what everyone makes. Now, I guess you might want to see what I'm making this weekend. So I will just grab it. Just a moment. I should have had that ready. So I'll just grab it for you. And I have everything on display and then I forget to take it off and bring it over. So, in the weekend, we are using the gorgeous Sentimental Christmas DSP. So, let me just find it in my catalogue for you. I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. It is really sweet. And when you're in a hurry, you never find it. There we go. So this is the Sentimental Christmas DSP. The best thing about that is $4.25, $4.50 New Zealand from each pack goes to support children's literacy. So that's a great incentive to purchase this DSP. So I'm using that as a class this weekend. And these are the cards that we will be making. So I'm making this card using this paper, this card using that paper, and also the tree and presents from that one. We're making this card, so that uses the stripe in the background here, and the tree and the presents. We're making that one, which is using these beautiful little deer here. They're great. We're using that one, so again, another piece of the deer paper and this gorgeous paper here. And then the last one is this one. So we're using a corner of this and one of the beautiful stockings from the back of it. So those are the cards we're making this weekend. Really looking forward to that class. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Right, so, but for this week, this is our card. This is what I've made, and I'd love to see what you make. So please send me some photos so I can share with everybody. Okay, so that's it from me this week. Sorry I haven't watched your comments, but I will reply to them later. I hope you've enjoyed watching the card I've made. If you have any questions about the card I've made or the product I've used, please ask. I'm here to help you. If you want to look at any of the products we've used, go to my page at www.helenmckeown.stampinup.net. Okay, you can go on there, you can find the products, and you can shop online as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's a beautiful sunny day out there, so I may get out to do a few more things in the garden before I have to feed the horse, and then but I better clean up my mess I've made here first. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and I look forward to catching up with you again next week at 2 p.m. for my Facebook Live. Until I catch up with you then, have a great day today and have a great rest of the week. Okay, see you next week. Bye for now.